Today we are checking out the SoundPEATS Mini Pro, their latest pair of earbuds from SoundPEATS, and these come in at a really good price. $59.99 is the retail price, but these launch today, and for 1 week only, you can pick these up for $39.99. And with what these have to offer, that is a very good price. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. The packaging here, very simple. The Mini Pro, the SoundPEATS branding on top. And on the back, you can see the picture of the actual earbuds. These are small earbuds, so if you have small ears, these might be good for you. And you can already see some of the specs. These do have aptX adaptive as one of your codecs, as well as SBC and AAC. Now, these do have hybrid active noise cancellation, as well as transparency mode and a gaming mode. So a lot of stuff for this price. Technology has improved so much. We are getting fantastic pairs of earbuds at lower and lower prices. So I'm here for it. I'm excited about it. Guys, if you're new, hit that like button. A sub would be appreciated. Let's take a look at what else we get inside of the box, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. So the paperwork, of course, user's manual does go through everything in here. Touch controls and all that good stuff. USB-C to USB-A to charge this up. Now, no wireless charging on here, unfortunately, and we do get a few extra, 2 more pairs, so small, medium, and large silicone tips, and change them out, throw some spin fits on them, and you will be good to go. Now, you can see the actual earbuds here, the SoundPEATS branding on the top of each earbud, one LED light here on the front, and there's one LED light here with some branding on the front of the case as well. This light will change colors depending on the battery left inside of the case. And again, no wireless charging, but I do like the case, and then the port on the back to charge this guy up. And we'll take these earbuds out, and you can get a better look at the actual earbuds. So you can see not very big at all. Now, it looks like a physical button on there, but it is not. These are touch controls on these earbuds. I like the design. The bottom of it is like a glossy finish, and the top has like a matte finish on it with the branding, which I dig the branding on top. We'll throw them in the ears, and then we'll go over the rest of the specs. So Bluetooth 5.2, we talked about the codecs already. Again, aptX adaptive, Qualcomm 3040 chip. These do have CVC 8.0 noise cancellation technology to help drown out some of that outside noise when you are on a phone call. There is a gaming mode, which is controlled in the touch controls, as well as ANC and transparency mode, all controlled through the touch controls. Now, your touch controls do have volume control, and they do give you a lot of options. The one thing that it is missing, though, is backtrack. So you can't go back to the previous track, but everything else is available with your touch controls, including going into gaming mode and scrolling through ANC transparency mode, or just turning that off. Now, no app support. SoundPEATS does have an app, but these do not connect to the app, unfortunately. And, I really would have been surprised if they did at this price point, especially for the next week at the $40 price point. Now, battery life on here is going to be about 4.5 hours with ANC turned on, and about 6 to 6.5 hours with ANC turned off, and then an extra 21 hours total with the case. Now, these also do have an IPX5 rating, so water resistant. They're not waterproof, but feel free to work out in these, man. These are really good. A lot of bells and whistles on here for a really good price. But how do they sound? How good is the microphones? And the ANC and Ambient Mode. Let's talk about it. We are just going to start with a mic test. So this is what it will sound like on the Mini Pros in a quiet room, perfect condition, not a lot of noise. Now, I do have this computer right here or over here mining right now. So there are fans going, and let me know if you hear them at all with the microphones on here. But this will give you an idea of what a phone call sounds like. All right, guys, now we have a lot of noise playing, a lot of crowd noise going. This is excessive, but it's a good test. A lot of noise, crowded environment. This is what it would be like if you're in a very, very noisy room on a phone call. Drop some comments and let me know. Now, as far as latency goes on these earbuds, you are good to go. There is a gaming mode, so if you want to game on here, feel free to do it. Now, heavier gaming, you still might notice a delay every now and then. I played some Call of Duty on here. I played some racing games on here, and it seemed to be pretty good in gaming mode. Outside of gaming mode, you can still watch videos, but once you start gaming, it's about a 16 millisecond lag on here with the gaming mode turned on, and it's very hard to see, but every now and then you do notice it. But you can game on here, and I don't think it will be an issue for you. Now let's talk about the ANC and the ambient mode. They call it pass-through mode, but let's talk about how good these are for this price. So look, the ANC, we'll do that first. It says up to 35 decibels of noise that it does take out. And what I like about the ANC as well as the ambient or the pass-through mode on these earbuds, there's no white noise. So when I'm using ANC, I don't hear any excessive white noise. And the same goes for ambient mode. No white noise comes in. Now the ANC on here for this price does a fantastic job at drowning out the low rumble. So I have this, again, this computer mining right behind me. When I use ANC, I cannot hear it at all. It does wipe out all of the fan noise with a computer that is literally right next to me. Now the ambient mode on here, it's not that strong. The way I can explain it is it feels like you're not wearing earbuds when you turn on ambient mode. So when I'm in this room and I'm just listening to the sound of the room without ambient mode or without earbuds in my ear, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm not wearing earbuds. You know, it's not going to enhance the outside noise. It just feels like, you know, you're not wearing earbuds, which you might love, right? There are ones out there that are much, much more powerful, but these do a really good job at just making it seem normal, honestly. Just bringing in the noise that's in the room, just like you would be just not using earbuds. And I like it. I think it's a good job there. I would like to see a little more, right? I like my ambient mode to have a little more, but I can't complain for this price. I really can't. And the ANC, I think, shoots above the price level here. So very good. Well done, SoundPEATS. Now, shout out to SoundPEATS. They did send this to me to review. Not paid for it. They didn't ask me to say anything. And you guys will see this before they do. Now, again, touch controls do control everything except backtrack on these earbuds. Now, the way it works, music is playing right now. We just tap once on the right earbud. You can see the volume slider appear, and the volume is going up. Now, on the left earbud, volume goes down. Now, on the right and left earbud, if we just double tap on either, that is how you answer another phone call. That's also how you play and pause your music. Now, triple tap on the right earbud, you can see we do bring up the voice assistant, and it is the same on an Android device. You will bring up Google Assistant, or I think Alexa's on there, and even Bixby. You do have your options with that. And if we triple tap on the left earbud, this is going to put you into gaming mode or take you out of gaming mode. Now, on the right earbud, if we just hold it down for a few seconds, you can see it does go to the next track. I'll do it one more time. Next track. And on the left earbud, if we hold it down for a few seconds, that is going to go into normal mode. That is going to go into ANC, and it will also go into pass-through mode, as SoundPEATS calls it. So a lot of options, something you're going to have to get used to with how the touch controls work. And, you know, I'm okay with not having backtrack because we do have volume control, and we do have the ability to go into ANC, out of ANC, and even into pass-through mode, and control your gaming mode. So lots of options when it comes to touch controls. Now, let's just talk about the sound quality. Volume-wise, more than enough for anybody. I like loud music. You guys know that. And these deliver. I don't need more volume than these have to offer, and I don't think anybody will. And the sound quality on these things, look, these things have 10mm drivers, and for a pair of tiny earbuds, there's some good bass. They're very full sounding. There's some good clarity. These things deliver all around for a $40 pair, well, $60 pair of earbuds, and then $40 right now for the next week. At $60, it's worth it. At $40, even more so. These things deliver at a very, very good price. I'm really surprised at how good these are. I think SoundPEATS did a really good job giving us a lot of bells and whistles at really a fantastic price. Whether it was 60 or 40, I think it's a fantastic price. So let's talk about the pros, the things that are really good on here. I think the sound quality is really good for this pair of earbuds. I think you're gonna like it. I wish we had app support though to adjust it. It's a very full sound, sometimes a little too bright for me depending on what I'm listening to, but there's some good bass on there. Nothing gets muddy. I like the sound of these out of the box stock. Now, the ANC and the transparency mode on here, ANC, really good for the price. And the ambient mode, I think it's just a natural sound. Nothing special with ambient mode, but the ANC on here shoots above its pay grade when it comes to the level of noise cancellation on these earbuds. And the touch controls are really good. Battery life is pretty good, you know, better than last year's earbuds when it came to earbuds with ANC, right? We were typically around 4 hours, 5 hours max. We're kind of at the same place, but these are much cheaper. So a lot of good options here with these earbuds, guys. What do you guys think? We have a gaming mode too. Gaming mode cuts down on the latency between audio and video. When gaming, you can game with these earbuds. You still might notice a delay every now and then. 60 milliseconds of latency is decent. There is better out there, but for this price, really good job. I like these earbuds. I think they're well worth the price. And let me know if you guys got any questions. Drop some comments. And that's it, guys. I'll be back real soon. I hope you have a great week. Peace.